Hey guys, this is day one of the vlogs. Right now I'm just making this quick little intro before I head to work, just to kind of introduce and start off this vlog. But yeah, I'm just kind of doing this again for myself, to kind of, I guess, keep myself accountable and to be able to go back and watch these. And yeah, so let's see how this day goes. I just did it, motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm doing my rug, so might as well show you guys. Boy, she's coming along. It's gonna be a great day just by the look of it. Just by the look of it, it's gonna be great. She joins this call. She's gonna be dripping. I'm gonna be like, hello? You there? Boys, I made it to downtown Cincinnati. Don't know if you can hear it, but I'm currently pissing under a bridge. And seems like it's gonna be a great night. So we looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Better get it on. Let's do it. Alright guys, we made it. Day 100. Quite the scenic choice to end it on. Well, not end it, but you know what I mean. Got riggers here with me at the creek. She already made me get in and get soaked just to get her frisbee, but you gotta do what you gotta do for some of these B-roll shots. But yeah guys, I really can't believe I made it, honestly, this far. Even though just kind of getting started. It's just kind of crazy that, 100 days, 100 of anything is, pretty substantial amount. It takes consistency to do, anything for 100 days, but let alone vlog yourself. And, she already, I'm gonna have to go get that one. But regardless, Riggs, I'm on a mission here. I'm trying to make a vlog, okay? This is a special. And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. As you saw in the first vlog, I was a lot different, even from the way I talked, the way I dressed, the way I had my hair. I've kind of evolved through these vlogs, and I'm sure, in 100 days, a lot of things change on their own, but having something like a vlog like this has really helped me to track my growth and be able to kind of see where I'm at and see where I want to go. So it's definitely something I didn't realize when I first started, just like the amount of benefits that it's had on my life and my mental health especially. That's something I kind of want to touch on as well, as when I first kind of started these vlogs, and honestly throughout my life, I've kind of always struggled with mental health. I think most people kind of do, but I don't know, I never really had like a solid support group, or like, I mean, I had friends, don't get me wrong, but I felt like they weren't always friends that I could like confide in super deeply, or tell, my tell my lowest points, and they would empathize with me. I don't know. But regardless, I've just always kind of struggled with the mental health, and having people like you guys has really drastically not only improved like my day-to-day confidence, but just the confidence to want to get out of bed and, you know, actually make my day worth living. So that's another huge thing for me that came from these vlogs. But yeah, you know, I don't know, there's nothing. I've honestly grown a lot throughout these 100 days, but I felt like my growth has been exponentially more just by having people like yourself and others that have followed me on my journey and helped me when I'm low and boosted me up when I'm high. So I don't know, that's an amazing thing to have, people that will always support you and lift you up. And yeah, I just want to give you guys a huge thank you for that first off. But yeah, it's one of the bigger aspects, or I guess results from these 100 days. But I kind of wanted to touch on, I guess, high and low points of these 100 days. So as far as views kind of go, I remember starting off those first couple days, and I remember like I would get like 20 views, 30 views, and I don't know, just seeing any number other than close family members was inspiring, to say the least. Just having like more people than just my family watching was it was super cool. It was a cool feeling, and just having people comment and kind of, you know, interact with me, it was, I don't know, it was such a cool feeling. It still is, but it was kind of amazing, like how it went from 20 views to 50 views to 100 views to 1,000 views to 20,000 views. It's just, it was kind of blowing my mind that people would want to watch some random kid from Kentucky's life. Like, I don't know, that was just something that kind of baffled me, and still does to this day. But after I kind of started getting that traction, it kind of made me realize, like, okay, I do definitely need to start making these vlogs a little bit more interesting. And I'll admit, I've definitely had some very boring vlogs where I'm sitting here just like this, just talking about my day, but I would always remind myself that that was kind of like the point of these, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I want to entertain you guys and give you insight and, you know, help you however I can, but when it goes back to it, these were pretty much for myself, just to go back, look on, reflect, see the memories that I would forget, the simple things, and it definitely has lived up to that. Even just editing the beginning of this video was crazy. But yeah, I mean, Bailey, hold on guys, excuse me. I thought this would be a good idea, but Riggers is giving me second thoughts. Hold on, I'm coming. Little creek chub. Hold on, dog. Where is it? See what I do for the vlog? It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, let me throw this frisbee for Riggers and then we'll recoup. Yeah guys, over the last couple months I've learned a lot about myself, especially through these vlogs. I never realized that, you know, well, no, let me rephrase that. I've always heard the saying, what you put in is what you get out. And, you know, I always just kind of thought it was another cliche saying, another cheesy saying that a lot of people say, but I over these last 100 days have truly realized that that is one of the most true sayings to really exist. You know, it's so simple yet so meaningful. You know, on those days where you really push yourself and you reach your goals, you not only feel better, but you're making more progress towards whatever goal or improving all those aspects of your life. And you know, all the low ones, and there's been a lot of low days through these 100, I can now kind of look back and realize, like, those days I still learned something from them, but it really made me realize what you put in on a day-to-day basis is going to drastically improve the outcome of the following days. And I don't know, the more like I went back and really watched these vlogs, I kind of realized it. Like when I would have a long 30-minute vlog, have a workout, 50 push-ups, run, whatever it may be, my next day was just so much better. Like I just kind of carried that momentum over. So you know, I can't really speak for everybody, but I can definitely speak for myself that whenever you push yourself, you're bound to get better. So I think these vlogs truly are a testament to that, and I'm glad that I have you guys to at least, you know, see the outcome of it. So but yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much else to really talk about other than these vlogs have not only changed my life, changed my perception of my life, but yeah, it's just given me a lot more confidence. It's really just made my day-to-day a lot more enjoyable, made me want to really reach all the goals that I do set for myself, not only for myself but for you guys to see. And I'm glad I can have my little friend Riggers along with me. But yeah, over these last 100 days, there's been a couple points where I've really considered, like, should I continue after 100 days? What is the end goal of this? You know what I mean? Like, where do I go from 100 days? And you know, I remember bringing it up a few times in different vlogs, and I don't know, just really seeing like the support that you guys brought towards these vlogs helped really push me not only to this 100-day mark, but I truly think I want to continue at least to a year. You know, being 19 years old right now, I turned 20 in September. I think these are like the kind of years that out of any of them should be recorded, because just the massive amount of change, mental change, physical change that kind of happens is insane. Oh, she's not getting that one. Watch this. I'm gonna have to hop in there and get that one. This was not an optimal spot, but regardless, I definitely think I'm gonna be continuing the vlog. I want to get better at them. I will say it is a little bit difficult to live my life and vlog and actually put like time into planning out like edits and things like that, but when I keep like that raw footage feel, oh dang, she actually got it. But yeah, just by keeping that like kind of raw footage video diary type of feel or aesthetic, it definitely makes it possible for me to do this every day. I mean, it's kind of built into my routine at this point to vlog at least 2 or 3 times throughout my day, or at least the major parts of my day. So I definitely think I'll be continuing it, and I really, like I said, want to thank you guys partially for that, for really pushing me to not only 100 days but, you know, past. And all I can say is there's some cool things that, like, you know, I'm doing behind the scenes to kind of make this channel grow into something a little bit more than just me sitting here talking and, you know, yapping for 15 minutes about my day. I wanted to be a little bit more interactive, a little bit more, you know, you guys have a little bit more say of what kind of goes into the vlogs. And I don't know, because obviously at the very beginning, at its core, these are for myself, but they also provide you guys, for some reason, with entertainment. So, you know, as much as I can help to make it entertaining, I'm all for it. You know, as long as it's something that I can do within a day, all for it. But yeah, I also will touch on the fact that, like, I'm still a little bit nervous with kind of using my phone / camera out in public. I mean, I'm literally at a hidden spot in the creek just for this, just as, I don't know, I guess social anxiety is just something that is a little bit of a big part when it comes to just recording yourself. I mean, from going to like never really recording myself other than sending like videos to friends versus like sitting in the woods and recording myself talk to nobody, it's a pretty big jump, especially like when it comes to recording at the gym, especially at mine. It's kind of a very enclosed environment. Everybody kind of looks at everybody, so I don't know, but that is definitely something I want to really incorporate in the vlogs, as I've seen it mentioned by pretty much everybody and their mother that, you know, I should record more of my workouts, which I totally get. Don't worry. I wish I was just in like a completely private gym so I could just record my entire session, but I think here soon I'll be switching gyms, so we'll and they're a lot cooler with recording, so I definitely think that's something I want to look into. Also kind of been looking into actually getting a solid video camera set up with a nicer tripod, as literally all of these 100 vlogs have been made with my iPhone 13. It's front camera as well, so I think it's kind of cool though, because it makes it kind of goes back to that rawness feel, that realness. You know, I'm just a 19-year-old kid who set up my phone on a tripod and talk about my day, and somehow have people who want to watch. So that's kind of a cool aspect to it. But yeah, also kind of want to quickly mention that if you watched yesterday's vlog, I did talk about it, but I ended up making a little super quick questionnaire. It's like 3 questions, but I'll link it in the description of this video and probably the pinned comment down below. But it's pretty much just a Google form sheet, because I think I'm actually going to be doing just a quick merch drop to kind of celebrate these 100 days. A few people have mentioned that, you know, if I'd ever release merch, or if that's something I ever considered. And, you know, having kind of like a background in graphic design and things like that, it's always been kind of like a, not my like exact dream, but something I would never or always wanted to do, was have like a clothing brand, or like, I don't know, I just think it's so cool to have like your art on somebody's shirt, or like, I don't know, just something that they use on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, fill out that survey. Let me know what type of merch designs you guys would think you would enjoy from the selection, what type of things product-wise you would want, and yeah, just if there's any general advice or things you would like to see in the vlogs more. So that's just going to be down below, so check that out if that's something that you'd like to help out with. But yeah, here in a few days, I'd probably say by day 105 I'll have the merch available, and it'll be linked hopefully through my YouTube. I've been kind of figuring that stuff out. I was up at like 1 in the morning last night trying to get it figured out, but regardless, it's definitely something that's on the way. I got some Riggers merch, so all you Riggers fans out there, you can wear a face on your shirt, a cartoon face, but still. And then yeah, just some other cool stuff that I would personally wear. I don't know if you guys would. It's kind of why I wanted to do this questionnaire type thing, but yeah, I think it's just cool to kind of offer it up for those people who really do want to help support this journey. And yeah, and kind of one of the last things I wanted to talk about before I head back home and clean up and not smell like creek water is the rugs. You know, over these last 100 days, you've seen me work on them a few times here and there. Not as much as I nearly would have liked, but I think that's kind of a goal that I want to set, not only here and now, but for the next 100 days or rest of this vlog series, really. Thanks, Riegers. I was about to give you a shout out, but you just shook poop water all over me. But regardless, that's something that has really been like a dream of mine, is to start my own rug business for a few years now. And like, I've always just had these moments where I get into it for like a month or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then I just fall out of it. And for one reason or another, I don't know, I never really get back into it or have like been steady with it. And it's something that, I don't know, you guys have always kind of enjoyed, not only when I show it, but when I talk about it, especially me naming it after my dog, Riegers, which is a widely loved mascot of the channel. So, you know, I've wanted to name it Riegers Rugs and Room Decor for the longest time. I mean, ever since I got the stuff for it. I spent so much money and time on the side for it. Not as much as I would have liked, but ever since graduation, that is what I spent all my graduation money on, because I knew it was something that I enjoyed. It was like an art form. And start my own business. You know what I mean? It might not grow into the biggest thing, but I just find it super cool, you know, that you can kind of turn your art into something that's, you know, a physical product. That's always just been something that's kind of fascinated me, to where it's not just like a painting or, you know, a flyer or a graphic design thing on the internet. It's just, you know, an actual physical product that somebody can have in their home, or, you know, something along those lines. So regardless, what I'm trying to get at is the goal for this channel past today is really going to be to start working on building our rug business. You know, I have so much going on in my life, you know, with me trying to go back to school here soon, getting a job at that school. There's a lot of, you know, side opportunities I have going on, you know, just working out, taking care of myself, really. You know, there's a lot going on in my life, but that is really something that I want to kind of bring into that mess, if you will. So just letting you guys know to kind of expect more rug related content in the daily vlogs. I might end up kind of starting a second channel to kind of solely focus on that, as I know some people, I guess for some reason, kind of just want to hear about my day and less rug stuff. But yeah, I kind of want to do like shorts and a little bit of like a longer form content, almost like going like through a week of starting my own rug business, you know, designing out the logo, you know, just getting the colors, everything, and then actually, you know, working on some rugs. But it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's something I enjoy. It's something I'll challenge myself with every day, and yeah, I want to bring you guys along with me on that journey. So I guess without further ado, I've been down here talking for a while. Sorry if this vlog is it's obviously going to be a little bit different, but a bit more of me just kind of talking, but that's kind of what it always is. But regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and head back home, guys, kind of get this edited up, see how it kind of feels, see if I need any extra clips for the day. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys for sticking with me. If you're new, if you've been here since day 20, day 1, whatever the case may be, I want to truly thank you for sticking with me and enjoying my content. You know, I try and put a little piece of my soul into every day, whether it's good or a bad vlog. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with the direction that this channel's gone and the super cool people that I've been able to kind of connect with along the way. So to another 100 days, guys. To another 100 days. And I'll catch you guys here soon. Peace.